Do you know the story of Daniel in the lion's den? It's one of the most dramatic and inspiring accounts in the Bible, showing what happens when faith meets pressure and God's power is displayed in the most unexpected ways. Daniel was a man of integrity, wisdom, and unwavering devotion to God, living in a time when following the Lord openly was not only difficult but dangerous. Daniel was a young man who had been taken from Jerusalem to Babylon, far from his homeland. Despite being in exile, Daniel remained committed to God, praying 3 times a day and living a life of integrity. These leaders knew they could not find any fault in Daniel's work or behavior, so they came up with a trap. They persuaded King Darius to issue a decree. For 30 days, no one was allowed to pray to any god or man except the king himself. Daniel's defiance was not rebellion for its own sake. It was a clear demonstration of faith, commitment, and trust in God. Daniel was thrown into the lion's den, and a large stone was placed over the entrance. The king spent the night fasting and could not sleep, worried about Daniel. Early the next morning, King Darius rushed to the den and called out, asking if Daniel was still alive. To his amazement, Daniel responded, "My God sent his angel, and he shut the mouths of the lions." This miraculous deliverance amazed King Darius, who immediately issued a decree that everyone in his kingdom should fear and reverence the God of Daniel. Daniel's faith, integrity, and trust in God had been vindicated. The jealous leaders, on the other hand, faced the punishment they had intended for Daniel. If you're enjoying this retelling and learning something new, take a moment to support this channel by hitting the like button, subscribing, and sharing this video. There are many lessons to take from Daniel's story. First, faith under pressure matters. Daniel didn't compromise his beliefs, even when facing the threat of death. He prioritized God above earthly authorities, showing that our ultimate allegiance must always be to the Lord. Second, prayer is powerful. Daniel's regular communication with God sustained him, gave him wisdom, and provided protection. Third, God is sovereign. The lion's den was designed as a place of death, yet God's power intervened to protect Daniel. It's also fascinating how Daniel's story has become viral in modern AI-generated content. While these videos are visually compelling and help capture attention, it's important to remember that AI interpretations are artistic retellings, not scripture. Another lesson is about integrity and character. Daniel's consistency in living according to God's principles made him stand out. God's justice is also evident in this story. The jealous leaders suffered the consequences of their evil plans. Daniel's story also emphasizes the power of influence. The story is timeless because it speaks to both fear and courage, temptation and obedience, danger and deliverance. As we reflect on this story, consider the trials in your own life. What lion's dens are you facing? In conclusion, Daniel in the lion's den teaches us about unwavering faith, the power of prayer, God's sovereignty, integrity, justice, and influence. If this story encouraged you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support this channel.